Hello traders, my name is Tomasz Wiśniewski. I'm a Chief Analyst in Alpha Research and Analysis, and this is our daily analytical report. And let me show you what's going on the markets, and as always we'll try to look for decent trading occasions, and I do have few for you. First, obviously the calendar. Overnight we had a rate decision and a statement from Reserve Bank of Australia, and it was bullish because Australian dollar is going up at the moment. Also we had PMIs from UK which came better than expectations, and also British pound is a bit stronger right now. Today still we'll have PMIs from Canada, factory orders from US, influential data in 4.5 hours, and also dairy products price index, important for the New Zealand dollar. Overnight we will have data about the export-import trade balance, retail sales from Australia, along with the services PMIs from China. I told you before that the calendar is not very busy this week, so that would be it. On American dollar, on the forex market, I do have some occasions for you which are ready, but we will start. Well, those instruments are the same instruments that we had last week, but let's look for something new. So all those instruments that I have for you are here. Let's look for something new, like Australian dollar to Japanese yen. Let's look for fresh setups. On Australian dollar to Japanese yen, that's a pretty boring sideways trend. There's a, look at that, there's this drop, there's this flag, a breakout of the lower line of the formation, and a bit smaller flag. So this formation is exactly the same as this one, but the scale is smaller, so it should result with a drop with the breakout of the lower line of this formation, but most probably we'll have an upswing because Japanese yen is weaker and Australian dollar is stronger, and that combination should give us a strong upswing. But as for the technical analysis, I don't see anything interesting here. Swiss franc to Japanese yen. I always start with daily, weekly, and well, on the weekly chart the price should decline. On daily there's bigger chance for a further drop as well. The thing is that for the proper trading signal you first need to see the breakout of the orange line, and then you would have a buy signal, and here breakout of the green line you would have a sell signal. So as for now it is a bit too early, and maybe we won't even have a signal this week. For this we have to wait, but actually I'm gonna leave it just to have it just in case. Next one is euro to Canadian dollar. Where we do have a correction of this downswing, and euro to Canadian, actually this can be an interesting setup. Let me check where this stopped, and that is obviously a flag. Here, so we get a breakout of the lower line of the flag. Everything started with this head and shoulder pattern, very nice, then a breakout and then a test of it as a resistance. So now this should result with a further drop. The thing is that I already have a position on Canadian dollar. This horizontal support is no longer respected. I do have a short position on American dollar to Canadian dollar, so I'm already buying Canadian dollar. So I'm not gonna open anything more on this, but the breakout of this horizontal support should give us a sell signal, but that is pretty clean trading opportunity. So breakout of the orange line should give us a sell signal, so I'm gonna leave it too. Well, I have American dollar to Canadian dollar. If you don't have a position on Canadian dollar yet, you can think about that one. Euro to Swiss franc, middle of the sideways trend, nothing to see here. British pound to Canadian dollar, to Australian dollar. I had a nice opportunity here. Very technical, but the price reversed. I don't blame the price. Well, you cannot predict the movements. You can trade them, but you cannot predict them. So I entered with a short position here, but the price reversed. Horizontal resistance is still in place here. We will have a new sell signal when the price will break this orange line. Horizontal resistance. Yes, we do have something like that. So let me change it. A British pound to Canadian dollar is more bearish, but now there is a chance for a bullish reversal, especially that the price found local horizontal support. This instrument is respecting Fibos here, 30, 50, 61, like that. We should be respecting this one too. We'll see. For this we need to change the color. We respected 50, 38.2. So now we are in a horizontal support and price is trying a reversal. There is this important level here. Potentially it looks nice, but it's not so technical. Well, downswing, flag, downswing, the price should decline further. But for now I can see a chance for a short-term bullish reversal. British pound to Swiss franc. That's probably a false breakout of the horizontal support, and from this point the price will aim higher. Also a breakout of the downtrend line. But I don't like this kind of movements, choppy movements. So let me switch to another one, British pound to Japanese yen. There is a quite good chance for a reversal, mostly based on the fact that we broke this midterm downtrend line. We still have another one to break. We still have a horizontal resistance which can be perceived as a left shoulder head and a right shoulder, so as a neckline of this inverse head and shoulder formation. So actually price coming back above the orange area will be a nice buy signal. Yes, that can be a nice buying opportunity. Left shoulder head and right shoulder. So I'm gonna leave it here. Let's check cable. For a long time I didn't trade on this instrument. My best trade on the account was made here. I think on this, even this candle, I closed it somewhere here. And that was my best trade, but since that I didn't open, I think I didn't open any position here. And still I don't see anything interesting on the cable right now. Let's check New Zealand dollar to Japanese yen. Nothing interesting. Let's check New Zealand dollar to American dollar. Well, that breakout on a weekly chart should be a super strong sell signal. That breakout of this area, it happened at the end of last week. Now we can see a reversal, and that reversal can be a pretty good sell signal if the price will create a reversal pattern here. So New Zealand dollar to American dollar stays on this but this is really nice, potentially a very good selling opportunity if the price will go here and then boom. American dollar to Swiss franc. What do we have here? Upswing flag, upswing. Still, for the buy signal, we need to see the breakout of the green line. For the sell signal, it's getting more clear right now. We need to see the breakout of the orange line. To the upswing, we still have a reversal there, so the downswing would be actually much better in terms of the risk to reward ratio, I guess. Breakout here, take profit on 38.2 or even a bit lower, and breakout here, take profit here. So breakout to the downside should be better here. So I'm gonna leave it because it can get interesting. American dollar to Japanese yen. Here the price broke the midterm downtrend line. That breakout happened at the end of the last week. We also do have a horizontal resistance here, but you can see this very choppy movements. After the breakout they cannot decide. There is a pretty clean dynamic support here. I think as long as we stay above the green line, the sentiment is positive. But I think that buyers were expecting something more spectacular here with this breakout. Let's leave it here and see what will happen. Because there is no proper trading signal, but the situation is definitely interesting. Australian dollar to Swiss franc. That can result with a pretty good sell setup. Oh, that can be a very clean long-term trading opportunity. But for it, we need to see the breakout of the lower green line. Resistance like that. So far, two weekly candles are pretty promising because they are two hammers. This is pretty clean horizontal support. and today's candle is very promising for the buyers, but price getting below that area, that will be amazing sell signal, amazing long-term selling opportunity. So this one stays here. I'm getting quite a lot trading setups, but unfortunately none of them is for trading now. For most of them you have to wait. Also here, Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, we may be getting closer to the breakout here, but that reversal helped a little. So as for now, no trading signal here. Let's check on Canadian dollar to Japanese yen. They are fighting to protect the to deny this head and shoulder pattern. They are reversing the right shoulder. So far they are successful, but no signal here yet. Euro to New Zealand dollar, after the bounce from this horizontal support, is going significantly higher. No trading signal here. New Zealand dollar to Canadian dollar. Very, very close to a major sell signal. But still no. New Zealand dollar to Swiss franc. I'm sorry. That is, ladies and gentlemen, strong sell signal. The long-term support, horizontal support, broken. The dynamic support got broken. And what do we have here is a strong sell signal. Now we do have a small reversal, which is good for the sellers, because if you're late you can think about reopening the position, but that was a super strong sell signal without any stop, 300 pips. Let's check the Fibos. And I'm disappointed that I didn't enter this drop, flag, drop, flag, drop. Pretty clean. How deep we can go? Well, we can reverse to here, which would be even better because you can get a better price. But we can stop on this resistance here. We will see where we will get the bearish price action. Or I think even higher than this. That looks more significant. Here, British pound to New Zealand dollar. Let's check this one. Nothing. Nothing. Dollar index. The history is broken here. And WTI, I don't think I have oil. Oil is close to long-term highs. There was a chance for a reversal, but the buyers are pretty strong, so there is no signal, but maybe Brent will give us a better view. No, not really. Okay, so from the new instruments, that would be it. Let me quickly recap this. And then I will show you 3 good instruments from the Trading Sniper video. New Zealand dollar to Swiss franc, breakout of the long-term horizontal support, and most probably we'll test it as a resistance, or maybe we'll go a bit deeper, but the thing is that long-term sentiment is negative. And we can get an excellent selling opportunity here. Let's check another Fibos. Maybe we'll have a combination of Fibonacci's. So yes, that seems like a good resistance. Combination of 2 Fibonacci's. This one is a combination of 2 Fibonacci's, also looks good. Australian dollar to Swiss franc, they bounce nicely from the yearly lows. They are creating a bullish reversal pattern, so actually that can be a good buying opportunity. If this week will close with a hammer, but a breakout here can be lethal and can trigger us a super strong sell signal. American dollar to Japanese yen, they broke the downtrend line, but the style of the trading after the breakout is questionable. This further upswing is questionable. American dollar to Swiss franc, waiting for a proper signal, which will be triggered. Buy signal when the price will break the green line, sell signal when the price will break the red line. New Zealand dollar to American dollar, we do have a long-term sell signal, but now we are having a correction, so something like that would be more than welcomed. I would love to see something like that. British pound to Japanese yen, price coming to the checkpoint will be a super strong buy signal. Euro to Canadian dollar, breakout of the orange line will be a nice sell signal. Swiss franc to Japanese yen, breakout of the orange line, buy signal, breakout of the green line, sell signal. Bitcoin, I won't talk about Bitcoin. Well, that's pretty significant because Bitcoin bounced from the horizontal support here and broke the midterm downtrend line, so actually there is a buy signal on Bitcoin if you are interested. All of those formations work perfectly. The support worked perfectly as well. But now 3 instruments from the Trading Sniper video. So we had the Euro to Japanese yen. This is nice because it's a long-term uptrend. There is a flag, which is a trend continuation pattern, which should result with a breakout of the upper line of the flag. You can see that we made an attempt today to break this resistance along with the horizontal support here, and this attempt failed for now, but only this shows us the significance of this area, which makes it a good trading opportunity. So a breakout beating daily highs today will be a super strong buy signal when the price will come above the yellow area. I think that they will try, as long as we stay above the orange area, I think there is a chance for another try to break it and eventually to see the breakout. And that would be a nice trade in terms of the risk to reward ratio. But thanks to today's attack, we know where the proper resistance is. So it's a good occasion for a buy stop. Next one is Euro to British pound, which is testing the horizontal support again. Price coming back below the gray area, price closing below the closing H4 candle below the gray area will be a sell signal, and price closing above the green area here will be a buy signal. And last but not least, S&P 500 is in a midterm channel up formation or a flag. We are above major uptrend line, but the thing is that the price is trying to create a bullish reversal pattern. As you can see here, left shoulder, head and a right shoulder, and price closing above the green area will be a strong buy signal. Let me also, we have some time, so let me also show you the American dollar to Canadian dollar, because this is the instrument that I have a position on, because this is a very nice setup. So first of all, we do have a bearish engulfing heel along with the two shooting stars. Maybe they are not perfect shooting stars because they have big bodies, but what counts is the long heads. And the long heads are happening on 23.6, but also on correction equality pattern. So this movement was the same as this one. On smaller time frames, you can see that the price created a double top formation. There was a broken neckline of this formation, and this neckline was already tested as a resistance. Then the price created a reversal, which is pretty common and normal, and we reversed exactly 38.2. I opened my position somewhere here because I thought that there is a reversal from 23.6. The setup looks so strong that I didn't want to miss this opportunity. The pain of failure, the pain of stop loss would be much smaller than the pain of missing this opportunity. So that was my calculation, so I decided to enter here, not here. Anyway, 23.6 was in play, 38.2 was in play. Here was excellent selling opportunity. I sold somewhere here. Anyway, the price is now making new daily lows. On the weekly chart, we made a correction here, which is normal. Like on every strong, like here, you have a reversal and then you made a correction, but then the price eventually went lower. So it's nothing serious. I think that we should see a breakout of the green line soon, and the breakout of the green line will give us a super strong sell signal, and with a target here, and that would be an excellent risk to reward ratio. I think I have my take profit here, and I'm looking forward for the further drop. Actually, for the better visibility, I'm gonna change it to the green line, and that will be another strong support. Combination of this horizontal support and this uptrend line. Okay, but what will happen next? We'll see. First we need to see the drop. And this correction is nice because first of all it ended on 38.2, but also it ended with a head and shoulder pattern. We broke the neckline, lower line with this correction. All looks decent, and I'm not surprised that the price is making new daily lows. Okay, so we are having quite a lot trading setups. If we do this and this and this, you can see that I have many setups for you waiting to be activated. I had those, I added those here. I need to see everything at once. I don't want to miss any trading opportunity, so many good trading occasions where I should get signals which will be relevant for me, and I should open a position there without any hesitation. So thank you very much for watching daily analytical report. If you want more trading occasions, you have to visit our Twitter account and our website alpari.news. All the best traders now should break, and after that we will have another webinar. Thanks very much and goodbye.